not going to see any technique. And finally, a guy about 35 years old, with street clothes on, takes off his shoes, takes off his belt, and comes out. He's my partner. Well, this is North Carolina in July. The place is air conditioned, and I sweat big time. By the time we were finished, he was drenched. Of course, I was too. And we took a lunch break, came back, he beat me from that. So then, the next session, same thing. Okay, no volunteers, I got you. And I just brought a guy out and started showing stuff to him. Anyway, this is a great opportunity to do a coaches clinic for coaches. And in a way, I like to do coaches clinics now at least as much or even more than I do kids clinics. Because it's so important what you guys do. So if I can help you become a better coach, it's like really multiplying my efforts. You know, I can only teach, I teach a kid, teach a coach, who teaches tons of kids, it's a great thing. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it into two parts. We'll do some technical things, and I'll talk about stuff that I truly believe is really important. And I'll mix in some philosophy with that too. But before I start showing stuff, that word philosophy really is an important thing. I know when I was coaching, when I first started, I never really even thought about what was my coaching philosophy. I knew how to wrestle, I figured I could coach. I never told how to coach. I knew how to wrestle, I didn't know how to coach. And I watched people go from wrestling to try to become coaches, and some make them, some don't. I've seen some outstanding wrestlers that tried to coach and couldn't do it. And so they got out of coaching. And the reason they couldn't do it is they couldn't relate to the kids, and they couldn't show kids things that they didn't know how to do. That kind of stuff. I remember a classic example of that would be Mike Caruso, three-time national champion. Great athlete, tried coaching and wasn't any good at it. Went into business, wasn't great at it. He had to find his calling in life. And in coaching, when you first start coaching, and I'll go through the stages of coaching, there's 5 stages of coaching. I picked this up from somebody else, but I'll relate it to you. The first step is survival. And you guys, especially Division I wrestling coaches, or Division 2, 3, or 4, whatever, your first year is literally survival. Totally survival. You get through that first year, you go, holy cow, what just happened? And I know my first year coaching was purely survival. And after you have the survival stage, the next stage is called success. And if you don't have success, you got to get out of coaching because you don't know what you're doing. You have to have some kind of success. And that success can be a lot of things. You're taking young people and turning them into real men, and in some cases, you're teaching them life skills. And they're becoming successful, and then they're winning matches. And personally, my philosophy on winning is I wanted my team to win about 70% of the matches if I could. Individually win about 70% of their matches, and as a team about 70%. I don't know why I picked that number, but I think if they're winning less than 50%, they got discouraged and quit. If they're winning 100%, the schedule's too easy and we're not testing. And I had a few kids that did 100% maybe during a year, but still, winning matches is really important. So the second stage of coaching is the success stage. You actually come to the realization one day that, man, I know how to coach. I can teach somebody how to wrestle. They can do that, and they become good and they win. It's a great thing, right? The third, and it makes the coach feel good on the inside, makes the kid feel good on the inside. And I know exactly where I was when I finally realized I could coach, because I didn't know. I knew how to wrestle. I was a high school coach. My first coaching job, I was head coach. And I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but I could teach wrestling at least. But I looked around and saw what other people did, and I started to form my coaching philosophy, which I'll tell you what that is in just a second. Survival, success. The third stage is significant impact stage. And if you coach for a while, if you coach for a while, you've already been successful. Now you're into the significant impact stage where you are really seriously impacting lives. And that's for me, the funnest place to be. That's what made coaching really fun for me. When I knew that I wasn't just developing good wrestlers, I was developing good people that became really good guys. Like guys like Chris Harris, head coach now, and for instance, guys like Pat Santoro, who's head coach of the league, guys like Kerry McCoy, who's head coach at Maryland, you know, guys like Joel Sherry, who's head coach at Air Force Academy. That really gives you a great deal of pleasure. And others, guys like Kurt Angle, like you saw last week, who made it big in the WWE, but he's great. Now, anyway, significant impact. Fourth stage, and that's when I decided to get out of coaching, and I realized I was there, I was satisfied. We'd already been top 10, we'd already had all these national champs, we'd already done all these things, and I was tired. It was time for me to get out. When I realized that, I transitioned into becoming an assistant wrestling coach, or assistant athletics director. And I still get to do what I like to do, that's teach wrestling. But I don't have to be in the room, and I don't have to coach a team anymore. So the fourth stage is satisfied, and the fifth stage is spent. You can't stand it anymore, and you better get out, or you're ruining it, because you don't care anymore. And I've seen coaches coach to the point where they're spent, and they need to get out. Problem is, most wrestling coaches don't have a what's next plan. And I do the coach mentoring thing with the NWCA, which I think is one of the greatest things they do. National Wrestling Coach Association coach mentoring thing. One of the things I talk to my guys about, my coaches, all the coaches about is, okay, when you're done with coaching, what's next? You need to set that stage while you're still coaching. What's next? Because you can't do this forever. Well, you can. But I couldn't. You know, I just turned 60 a couple months ago. No, a month ago. Forgot. That's what happens when you get older. But I can't move like I used to move, and I got my hip replaced. I just can't get on the mat. Wrestling is a physical thing where you got to do stuff. Well, I couldn't do it quite like that anymore. It wasn't quite as fun anymore. So I didn't want to get to that spent stage. Quick thing on coaching philosophy, then I'll start teaching. Anybody got time?
10:20.
10:20, okay. I'll teach fast. We'll get it all done. Don't worry. How about 10? The rubric, my coaching philosophy is this. I formed it. I started forming it my first year coaching. I was shocked to discover that not everybody loved wrestling like I did. I thought it was the greatest thing known to mankind. I just loved it. And then I started coaching it. And I ran into people that didn't like it. Then why are you out for wrestling if you don't like it? And I interviewed former wrestlers because I thought, just like Coach Andy's doing, I tried to get a group of people in the community supporting a program. And I thought, who better than former wrestlers? So I looked through the old yearbooks, had a student name, find out where they were, and I started calling them up. Hey, I know you wrestled in the past. Would you like to support our program? I hated wrestling. You wrestled here for 4 years. You were a state champ, or you were a state placer, and you didn't like it? Are you kidding me? What didn't you like? You know what it was? They didn't like cutting weight. They didn't like running stairs. They didn't like setting a boiler room. They didn't like spinning in a towel. They didn't like the dieting part of it, the weight cutting part. They didn't like, and none of it had anything to do with wrestling. There's all those other things that are accompany wrestling. And so my first tenet of my coaching philosophy is simply this. Left to their own devices, kids love wrestling. It's all those other things. So guess what? It's a wrestling team. Let's give them a lot of wrestling. There are no medals for cutting weight. There are no medals for doing push-ups. It's a wrestling team. So when you come out for my team, guess what we're going to do? We're going to do a lot of wrestling. The best way to learn to wrestle is to wrestle. The best way to get in shape for wrestling is to wrestle. All those other things are good, but wrestling is the most fun and what the kids come out for, and it's really the only way to do it. You can have some kids that are great at drilling, but can't do it in a real match. They can't do it in a real match, it doesn't really matter how good they can drill. You've got to be able to wrestle. A real match is real bad and do it. And so, number one is it's the wrestling team, we do a lot of wrestling. Wrestling is inherently fun. The weight cutting part, all of that other stuff, I call that weight management. And done properly, wrestling is the greatest sport in the world to teach self-control, delayed gratification, which I learned from Les Metges. He said that in his Hall of Fame executive speech. I go, I love that term. In sport, you learn the value of delayed gratification. And that's huge. Society can really use that today. You don't just go get the flat screen TV. You afford it first. You'll buy that credit. And a real success principle would be delaying that gratification. And actually, there's a problem about this. I can't think exactly the gist of it, but it goes, people without self-control are poor, essentially. So you have to have self-control. And anyway, last thing on my philosophy was personal responsibility. Kids are responsible to get the job done. All the coach can do is present the stuff. The kid has to do it. They have to take personal responsibility for what they do. And the way I put it is, they're responsible for everything they think, say, and do. They're the ones that control that. And it's really important that they control what they think. Because what you think about happens. And I try to drill that into my team all the time. To my kids, to my team, everybody. What you think about happens. And so you've got to really guard your thoughts and make sure you keep your thoughts focused on what you want. And I remember vividly, Chris Ayers, maybe his senior year, or my junior year, he goes, "Coach, I got it all figured out." And he has no talent. He's pretty rough, but no physical talent. And he goes, "I got it figured out." And I go, "What?" He goes, "It's all mental." I go, "That is so true. It is all mental." Because you got to think it before it happens. That's why wrestling is all about. It's all thoughts. You step up there with a bad thought, you go off, and what happens? Bad thoughts make bad shots. Same in wrestling. Bad thoughts make for bad shots. Good thoughts make for good things. And so if you think about the right things are going to happen. But it doesn't happen immediately. It takes time. And so I know when I do things, I'm talking to you guys right now, there'll be some words that I might say that'll go, boom, it'll hit you. That's really true. And you'll know the truth. And you go, wow, I like that. And then you start pondering and thinking about it, and pretty soon it becomes part of your life. And it's especially important for kids that you're telling them, by the way, this is true. This is what, or you can tell me, I can remember that. Seed planting. Here's one right here. I was walking to school one day as a sophomore in high school. Uphill both ways, of course, and into the wind. And this stranger on the street walks up to me. Greg Strobel, aren't you? I go, yeah. He goes, I watched you wrestle last night or whatever last week. You could be a state champion. My coach saw me, I could be a state champion. Some stranger on the street said I could be a state champion. I walked away from that going, wow, I could be a state champion. I could be a state champion. The more I thought about that, the more it became a passion. No, I don't want to just think I could be a state champion. I'm going to be a state champion. And when that thought got in my head, it wouldn't go away. And I went to state tournament that year. And for the next 7 years after that. And I could maybe won it anyway. But probably not. Because I wasn't told that I could do that. This guy told me I could. I know exactly where I was when I thought, I want to be an Olympic coach. It's just all of a sudden, it's like that. It all starts with that thought. So when you're talking to your team, that you need to be talking to them in those kinds of, you can be an All-American. John Van Dorn, two-time All-American for me, had no intentions of being an All-American when he came to college. That was not on his radar screen. He didn't even think about being an All-American. I wish he'd been thinking about international champ, because he was that kind of kid. His freshman year, he had a losing record. His sophomore year, he kind of figured it out. And about halfway through the season, I came up to him and I said, John, you could be an All-American this year. He goes, really? No. He's a typical engineer. He does things. And he goes, really? You think so? I go, you could be an All-American. He said, here's what you need to do. Not only was an All-American, you need the #1 seed, the second round of the Nationals that year. It's unbelievable. And he would not have been an All-American had that seed not been there. But I recognized the talent, said it to him, you could be an All-American. Okay? Anyway, so you guys have an important job. You guys are molding and shaping lives, and you're doing it through this medium we call wrestling. Okay? So a real important job that you guys have. And the other part of this is those kids listen to you more than they listen to their parents or anybody else. So what you say to them is really important. The life that you lead is really important. You've got to be a good role model for them, I think. And I think it really helps. And I know with Mike, when I was coaching, if I never asked them to do anything I wasn't doing myself. I mean, I did all those extras. I did all the things that they were doing, and also tried to practice the good eating habits and all that stuff. That's really important. Okay, let's get down to some technical stuff. And I'll talk to you about those two things. One, I'm going to show you my philosophy on getting away. Escape. And the reason I'm going to show this is because most clinicians will not. How many times you go to a clinic and see somebody show how to get away? How many tapes are there on how to get away? Do you know how important it is? Well, I almost switched entirely from showing other things to showing kids now how to get away, because it's a major problem for kids. It's a major problem for college kids. It's a major problem for high school kids. And here's the way I break it down. There are three positions in wrestling. You got your on your feet, taking people down, on the mat, rising and turning the pendulum, and getting away. Riding the pendulum is totally optional. You don't have to ride the pendulum, just let them go. Taking them down is really good. If you can take them down more times than they take you down, you're probably going to win. Right? But you don't have to take them down. All you have to do really is stop them from taking you down. If they can't take you down, and you get away, and they don't, you win. So you don't really have to take them down. But you have to be able to get away. Getting away is not optional. It's mandatory. And once you learn how to get away, are you good at getting away? Is that? Huh? Yes. I mean, like, really good at getting away. You get away from everybody you wrestle. Okay? It has to be everybody. Or you're not going to be a national champion. Okay? How many national champions have you ever seen get written out? I've seen two. In my 37 years watching wrestling that I can recall. Only two. They all get away. Because you have to. If you're going to be a national champ, if you're going to be the champ, you have to go get away. And getting away, in my book, is the easiest position in wrestling once you learn how. So, that is exactly the way I talk to my kids about it. The guys, well, plenty says do for kids. I'm going to be talking to those guys about it too. It's mandatory, but it's the easiest thing to do once you get good at it. Once you get good at it, you're good at it. And you don't have to worry about it before. Now you just might find a guy, somebody here or there that's pretty darn good at riding, and you got to work a little harder at getting away. But if you do the things right, you will get away. But it starts with, actually I break it down into four things, if I can remember what they are right now. Number one is attitude. It really truly is. You've got to have an attitude that you can get away from everybody you wrestle. No one can ride you. And that means you're never going to quit. So Zach, you got to have that attitude. No one can ride you. Okay, that's number one. Number two is position. If you give up position, you're going to get rode. And the goal here is to always work to get into better position. Okay? And I'll explain that. Now we're going to get a little bit physical. And I'm not using it yet. I'm just going to try to demonstrate it. I came out early and stretched. I lost the stretch. Okay. Referee says you have to start here, right? That'd be a pretty good position. But let me show you what the worst position would be. Right? That's bad. This is better, right? At least I'm not on my back. This is better. That's way better, right? On my feet, facing my opponent would be best. Correct?
Correct.
So, attitude, no one can ride you. Two, position. Always work to get into better position. No matter where you are, work to get into better position. You can be flat on your belly, you got to work to get to your knees. If you're on your knees, you got to work to get to your feet. If you're on your back, you got to work to get to your belly. Correct? So always work to get better position. Number three, this is a really important one right here, and I'm going to go over some specific things now. Number three is no handles. No handles. I have an attitude. I have position. I don't want him to have anything on me, holding me in with anything. And let me show you the most common handle that drives me crazy when college kids, college freshmen, come in and they make this mistake. I'm thinking, and you were successful in high school, and you're now at behind, and you're like that? What are you thinking? And here it is. Exactly. We're on the mat. Referee says I start here. He's on top. He's got a hand around my waist. I grab his hand. What does he do? He grabs my wrist. He flips the other one over. And now what does he got? An unbelievable handle. That thing is so good. And I'm really good down here. Zach's really any fancy moves here at all. It's all just purely attitude. And it's an idea that I'm never going to give up the hand. I'm not going to reach in and grab that wrist. He's going to grab mine, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Matter of fact, let me demonstrate something here real quick. Stand up, tight waist. You guys ever, are you guys old enough to ever change your own oil? Or you still change your own oil? I just take my car now. Did you know those oil wrenches? They're one-way wrenches, right? If you want to turn this way, you do it that way. You want to turn the other way, you flip it around, right? So a tight waist is a one-way wrench. Tighten it up. You're further away, right? If I turn to my left, it gets tighter, right? If I turn to my right, right? So there's no reason really for me to grab that hand that's around the waist. You know, these kids, they're here, they grab the hand around the waist. I don't need to grab that hand. That hand is not going to do him any good. Because all I have to do is unravel that hand. Does that make sense? And I'll show you what I mean in a little bit. So the most common handle is giving up a wrist grab. Absolutely the most common handle. And the other way you get up that handle is the guy chops, knocks your hand down, reaches inside, and grabs it. God gave me these little hairs and the end. So when I feel his hand come in, I just can't even a demonstration, I can't let him have my wrist. That's how ingrained this is in me. Okay? So the most common handles, guys, just reach in under protect. Or their elbows to the outside, the wrist to the inside, you get the wrist. The third place that I see people give up that wrist, you're down, I'm going to demonstrate with you. Lay down. I see this at high school mainly, but I also see it in college. Guys are on the mat, guy on top of them. This guy puts all his weight on his elbows, and his arms or hands are in the air like that. They think they're doing pretty good in that position. You ever see kids like that? When guys do that to me, I own them. If he doesn't have any weight on that hand, he can't stop me from pulling that in. He can't stop me. He can't possibly stop me. It ain't gonna happen. I own him now. Once I get that wrist, it's all mine. And I used to hurt people back in the day. You can't stop that. Right? How do you stop that? Two things that never get tired. It's available for everybody. And it's the greatest thing in the world. Gravity and friction. Okay? Kids get to use gravity and friction. It's a cool thing. So if Zach puts his weight on his hands, and I try to pull that in, you're going to have to make an adjustment because I'm right there. But I can't pull that in as long as he puts weight on it. I'm giving you some pull, aren't I? I'm giving you some pull. I can't pull that in. So I guess the point I'm making here is the problem with what happens when kids wrestle is they get their hands off the mat, the guy's able to pull it in and not capture it. You know, so if I'm coming up and he's chopping at the same time, there it is. You guys see that? Here it is. Ready? Up, chop, oh no! And now guess where I am? I'm in that position because he's got my wrist. Whereas if I would have just, ready, go, that's my first move. Am I in good position? Yes. Does he have a handle? No. But if I go, ready, go, whoops, shoot. Now what am I going to do? I got a lot of work ahead of me. I had a kid on my team a while back, and he drove me crazy because he didn't listen. Anybody on your team like that? I mean, we argued all the time. He wanted to do a quick start. And I go, you know, quick starts are okay if you're good at it and you get them. They're terrible if you don't. Is it worth the risk? I said, if you were down at the casino, you're gambling, you're getting paid out, you only won 20% of the time. Would you keep gambling? No. They got those machines set so you get paid out 48% of the time. They take 52%, you get 48%, or maybe 49%, 51%. You win enough that you want to keep doing it. The quick start is not worth the risk. The 10%, 20% chance that I got of getting up and out is far outweighed by trap, boom, down. For 4 years, this kid did not get it. And for 4 years, he kept getting thrown out. It's like, no wonder you're not at all. You can't get away. And it's so easy to get away as far as I'm concerned. So, no handles. The most common one is wrist. And there are others. Don't give the guy something. In other words, don't give the guy anything. Okay? And then the fourth thing of 4 is solve the problem. Whatever the problem is, figure it out and solve that problem. So if I can maintain my position, if I can not give him a hit, then it's what is he doing? And let me just fix that. Now get away. It's that simple. You know what? You know, it's really truly that simple. So I'm going to show you how to solve some of the problems here too. I know. In terms of teaching this, by the way, one of the things the kids have to have confidence in doing is knowing that they are in control of where they are going. They're in control of that, not him. He's not in control of me. I need to be able to control where I am. He can't make me go where I don't want to go. Let's say it one more time. He can't make me go where I don't want to go. Matter of fact, I read, guys, I read in weekend, three-time national champ, three-time world champ, amateur wrestling was interviewed after he won his 3rd world title. And they said, Lee Kemp, what makes you so good? And he goes, well, I don't go where I don't want to be. And that's brilliant. That was brilliant. Take something complicated, make it simple. I don't go where I don't want to be. And when I talked to Dave Schultz about wrestling Lee Kemp, Dave Schultz says, I can't get him out of position. If I could get him out of position, I could score on him. But I can't get him out of position. And that's what made Lee Kemp good. So, one of the things about teaching the bottom position, when I worked with the kids over there, I learned how to do this, is that I did this with high school kids, I did this with my college team. Bottom guy's down, you're down. And your job is to stay on your hands and knees. That's all. It's his only job. Stay on his hands and knees. My job is to try to break me down any way I can. And these 14 kids go down. It's easy. You know why it's easy? Because it's his only job. Right? If your only job is to stay on your hands and knees, you can do it. And if your only job is to keep me from getting, let's say, a wrist strike, which I almost got on, didn't I? I almost got a wrist strike on. If your only job at first is to stop from getting knocked down, and then your second job is to not give up the wrist strike, you're going to get really good at it. So that's a real simple drill that every kid needs to be good at. Maintain your base. Do not let the guy knock you down. Go with the flow. Go with the pressure. Keep your hands on the mat. Gravity and friction. Don't bring your hands off the mat until you're ready to go. Matter of fact, for heavyweights, one of the simplest stands up, I call it baby stand up. You can't lock hands. And then boom, kind of up and out. So baby stand up is the bad stand up in terms of getting away that way. Okay? So, in teaching it then, maintain your ace. Don't let the guy knock you down. Don't give up that wrist strike. And a little quick story about wrist strikes. You give up wrist strikes ever? Once in a while. Never give up a wrist strike. I had a kid on my team. I love telling stories like this, but this kid was pretty good, state champ, starter, all that kind of stuff. We go down Russell Baby. Our guy takes the Navy guy down 3 times at 6 points. 3rd period, Navy guy's on top, traps our guy's wrist, turned him 3 times. So we got back. This is over Christmas break. And I said to my guy, Dave, Dave, you have to learn to never give up a wrist strike. We're going to do that in today's practice. And so I showed him how to stop. Keep the guy from getting wrist strikes. Keep your hands on the mat, bring him inside, all that kind of stuff. Gave him a little technical instruction, and then said, get out there and do it. I kept putting better people with him to try to get that wrist strike. Finally, I took the best guy in my room with wrist strikes. The best guy in my room with wrist strikes. I said, okay, here's the deal. This practice, this session, Gabe, if you give up a wrist strike, you have to give him your meal money. And Corey, if you don't get a wrist strike, you got to give him your meal money. There's no motivation to it. Dave got so good at it, no one ever got it at the end. He ended up qualified. He ended up being an Eastern champ. It's almost the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. So anyway, never give up a wrist strike. It's the worst hand that you can give up. Okay? All right. So I'm kind of going back and forth here with teaching it to kids, and then also what you need to be doing. Let's just solve a couple problems. Easy solutions to problems. The number one thing, guys on top of you, I think, is probably tight waist strength. And people are afraid of that tight waist. Okay? You know a tight waister because they reach in deep. You know an ankle grabber because they reach in shallow. Okay, so you know that right off the bat. He's going to be a tight waist chop guy. So I'm going to just, ready? You're going about 10%, okay? Go. My first move is to stop his chop tight waist, right? Then, go ahead and start to make chop. There it is, there comes the chop. I'm going to go eventually down, right? Not if I sit out. It's a real neat saying I used to tell all my kids. When in doubt, sit out. That's a great thing. So this hand that's around my waist, I'm going to unravel it. The way I do that is he's got the pressure on this tight waist. I feel it coming. All my weight's on this hand. I'm about to get crushed down, but I'm going to get a quick step and go to my other hip. That tight waist just started to unravel. You see that? That tight waist just started to unravel. Now, one of the things, by the way, when you sit out, whenever you're sitting out, I learned this a long time ago. Don't be on both cheeks. One cheek or the other cheek. Now, if he's got a right hand tight waist, and I'm on my left cheek, he's going to win that battle. I've got to be on my right cheek. And now he can't take me that direction. And from here, it could be a switch, it could be just a simple stand-up. I'm in control here. This hand does nothing. You see that? So stopping the tight waist is really pretty simple. I just did a quick setup. Okay? And I unravel that hand that's around the waist. Even if I were knocked all the way down, let's say I was right here. You have the tight waist right there. If I just walk my feet around, I could actually unravel that too. So I don't really worry about that hand around the waist that much. Okay? I don't worry about peeling it off. So stopping the tight waist, pretty simple, just hit the sit-up. Another one that's pretty popular is people that like to spiral, right? He's on top of what spiral? He's got a spiral roll. What's his job? He's trying to get into my hands, crush me down to where you spiral with your wrist. Okay? Simple drill. All the kids need to be good at this. He's on my left side, spiral. He's on the right side, spiral. Put him on your left side. He's on the right side, left side, spiral. It's just a drill so that I get confidence there. And in the process of making the switch, I'll catch a hand. And then I'm out. But I don't worry about, I don't want the kids worried about trying to get any kind of hand control. Just keep your hands on the mat. Position the whole time. Okay? One other thing about good position, by the way. The angle between your thigh and your chest should always be an acute angle. Okay? If it's more than 90, you got too much weight in your hands, and it's a lot easier surface for him to ride. So this is definitely past 90. Past 90, I want to keep that at an acute angle. Okay? And when I sit out, I want it at an acute angle. If he goes to suck me back, and I stretch it out, that's not an acute angle, that's an obtuse angle. And what happens here is I lose well, I'll think of it a second. Anyway, over here. He sets me back. I turn out of that. Guess where I end up? On my belly. But if I bring my knees over, he sucks me back. I come back and I'm on my knees. Okay? So it's really important to keep that at an acute angle. Really important to keep an acute angle when he's a leg grabber, too. Because he won't. A leg ride, I know I ride legs. I won't ride that guy with an acute angle. I leg ride guys with an obtuse angle. If they go to the acute angle on me, I take my leg out. Because I don't want to be there on an acute angle. So if you got a guy that's a leg rider, or, to stop a leg rider, keep that angle short. A short angle, not an obtuse angle. Okay? Let's see. Tight waist, spiral, ankle grabs. This drives high school kids crazy. In college, I thought this was the easiest escape in the world, so I used subliminal messages to my opponent. I get in a referee's position, I do this. Please grab that. And they did. It was like, this is golden. I remember getting rode once by a guy who was pretty dang tough. And I did that, because I thought, okay, I don't know what he's doing over there, so I'll just go for that. And he did. Here's the deal. The first thing I do is put weight on it. Gravity and friction. I don't reach back and grab his wrist. If I grab his wrist, it's too late. What's he doing? Grabbing me forward. And I'm helping him. right? Do not grab that wrist. Gravity, friction, put weight on it. He grabs the ankle, I weight on it right there, wait, and I push it up to vertical with my elbow, then I'll reach down and grab his wrist. I put myself between him and my ankle, right? If he's on the side, I'll move with him. See that? And now, even here, against a really good guy, he's got a good grip of that ankle. Even here, I will not pick that up. If I pick that up, he'll have it. So, I want to beat the best guys. I keep it on the ground, and I push my body away from it. Gravity friction. Now, everybody needs to know a good hip ice, right? Hip ice is one of the basic skills every kid needs to be good at. Right there, I'm hip icing, and I'm out of it. So if he grabs that wrist, or that ankle, it's an instant escape. I know where his hand is, and I put weight on it, trap his wrist, and I'm out of there. Real easy escape. Okay? So he grabs that, weight on it first, boom, right in. That's the position I want to be in. Now, plenty of balance, there's no way. I know where he is. I'm not even letting him let me go. I want him to, I'll keep that in. See that? And now my hip ice is coming to the go. So that's an easy solve, right? Tight waist, spiral, ankle grabber. Legs? Want to do legs? I love this one. I really do. I already told you, I'm a leg rider. I don't leg ride in a acute angle. So, if I don't want him to leg ride me, I know he's going to leg ride, I'm going to keep that angle short. I won't let that be an obtuse angle. What happens is, a good leg rider will lock down with you right there. And here comes the leg. See that? Is that correct? Are you leg rider? Boom. Legs coming in, obtuse angle, I'm screwed. So that's where you really have to be careful. A lot of times I keep my knees together, and if he knocks me sideways, it's real hard to leg ride both legs. And even then, it's an acute angle. Okay? So, but let's say he's good and he gets the leg in. Okay? So he throws the leg, boom, there it comes, right there. I feel it coming in. I'm going to make sure that stays in the acute angle. Okay? Now, stop. Just stop. Philosophy. I'm in control, he's not. He throws the leg on me, I own his leg. I own it. It's mine. He just gave it to me. I have his base. If he's a good leg rider, he wants to stay on top with his hips pointed, or actually I learned this from a Japanese guy, with his male member pointed towards the mat. If his hips are perpendicular to the mat, perpendicular. No, he must be parallel to the mat with his hips facing down. If his hips are the other direction, it isn't an effective leg ride for him. Okay? So I know that. I'm going to take advantage of that. He throws the leg. As soon as I feel that come in, I have to go further in. It's about that far in. Before any kind of wrap or anything, it's an acute angle right there, by the way. I want every kid on my team to know how to do this. I'm going to slam his hip to the mat. See that? When I do that, by the way, I don't find my arms, so I keep that up tight. And watch what I do with my legs right there. Switch my legs like scissors. Can we see that? I call this the lockout. And I just think, I don't do this in real matches, but I want this guy, the kid, to know how to do this. Can you move to it? Where can you go? He can't go anywhere. He can't come up anymore. He can't go anywhere. If I haven't let him have a half, he can't do anything. Okay, he's locked out. I call that the lockout. So if he's a really good leg rider, I'll just lock him up, and it's a stalemate. Okay? But I want the kids to know how to do that, so they have confidence that they're in control. I can control you. Now, what was really going to happen in real life, once I learned to lock the guy out, he throws the leg, I slam it down hard, switch my hips, and start scooting out of that pocket. Don't pull the leg to me. He'll grab it. Keep it away from me. You see a lot of kids, they like to grab it at the top. I love that. I just have that wrist so I can't. Okay, don't grab this. Now it's hip ice time or head hunt time, but I've got the control, correct? I don't want your elbow stay tight. He doesn't have anything with me. I'm not there. And that's where I really want to go with it. If some of the guys are real flexible, do little arm throws, things like that. I never did. I wasn't that flexible, so I did the screwed away type thing. Is what I normally try to do every time. Okay? Is that pretty cool? Yeah. That is something you need to learn. It's just fun to know. I learned that actually from Dave Schultz. And he's just phenomenal. You put a leg on it, he reversed it. You put a leg on it, he reversed it. It got irritating. Well, so guess what? We didn't put legs on it. Okay? Actually, there's one other tricky one that I like to do here. That if it's there, great. If it's not, no big deal. Okay? But it all follows the same sequence. He throws the leg. I slam it down. And instead of going to block out, I pull it off. And right here, I pop my hips out. Shoot him through the opening. I love this. This is why I catch it. He's going to try to go off his back. Turn! Right? That's my favorite time. Okay? One more time on him.
You've seen that one before? I said I've seen that one before.
You've seen that one before. This happens real quick. I did it real slow motion. If your kids get good at this, they'll start reversing people. Did you hear what I said? I pop my hips out. What do I do with my hips? Right. Shoot them through the hole. And words are really important here because I said the words, but kids will invariably try to get the legs hooked through. Don't worry about the legs. They will come after the hips. If your hips don't go through the hole, you don't get the move. Okay? So if he throws the leg, I pop it down, feel it off, come here, and try to get my legs around. My hips can go through the hole. Once my hips are away from his hips, right there, I pop them to the side, and legs fall. You see that? And now I have it. And right here, I'm going to keep my hand between his legs. Because he's going to turn towards me, which means I've got an arm turn. Or he turns away from me, which means I've got... What's that?
Navy ride.
A reverse arm turn. No, some people call it a Navy.
Navy ride.
Right? But it's pretty cool. Stay right between his legs and then look and see what can happen. That's a really cool way to counter legs with a reversal. So, but the number one thing is just you own it, you control that leg, you put him underneath you. Put him underneath you because if you get stretched out, you're going to get load for a long time. Okay? Does that make sense? So recap, and this is what I would do if you guys are my kids, and I'll do it with these guys over here. Number one. What's number one?
Attitude.
Attitude. Number two. Number three. No handles. And number four.
Solve problems.
Solve the problem. Never been a horse that hadn't been rode, never been a cowboy that hadn't been thrown. There's no miracle move out there. You know that. The kids have to realize there's nothing that guy can do to you you can't solve. The biggest problem you have on being rode, there's two problems on being rode. One, an attitude like I can't get away, and you quit. The only time you fail is when you quit. As long as you keep trying to get away, you'll get away. You know why you'll get away? Because he'll be tired of riding you. Riding is really hard. If you want to get away bad enough, the top guy goes, if you want it that bad, you can go. Because this is too much work. And so that's what the bottom guy has to have, that kind of attitude. Never stop going, never quit. So number one, they don't have the attitude. And number two, they give up the handle. If you give up a handle, I don't care how good you are, it's going to take you a long time to get out of it. Because the guy's got you. He's got you. I learned that vividly my sophomore year. I wrestled a 3-time state champ. And I was nobody. I hadn't won anything. I just started wrestling. I'd only been wrestling a year and a half. And I'm wrestling a 3-time state champ. And I got on top of the second tree, put on a double wrist ride like you just showed. And I rode him like a dog for a whole period. I went, man, if I could ride a 3-time state champ with that, I'm going to do that all the time. And guess what? I'm not going to let anybody do it to me. Because if it's that good, certainly wouldn't want that to be done to me, right? And what I just demonstrated, by the way, there was I was figuring it out. I didn't have to be coached to do that. I thought, that's a pretty good move. I like that. And so I wanted my guys on my team to have that same attitude. I don't have all the answers. What do you think? Can you figure that out? And if they can figure it out, then they own it. And it becomes theirs. And they've got ownership now of that. They've got a vested interest in that. Okay? And that becomes really important. One other little sidebar thing. When I'm having kids teach wrestling, because I have my kids teach wrestling all the time, I listen carefully to their words. And if they're saying, and then you do this, and then you do that, and then you do this, it isn't their move. They're just regurgitating what they've been shown. But if they say, and then I go here, and then I take that, and then now they own the move. Now it's theirs. You might have taught them the move, somebody else may have taught them the move, but when they can demonstrate it using first person, I do this, they own it. And when I teach, I find myself all the time, matter of fact, before I teach, sometimes I'll say to people, listen carefully and tell me what you think. When I'm saying I do this, and I think everything I did there, I said I do this. Right? When I'm teaching something that I never really did, you use another person on there. And then you go here. Matter of fact, I learned a really cool move from Les Gutches. And it's when a guy has you beaten under him. Okay? The guy gets beaten under him. And then you grab his head and throw it hard to the side, and then you drop your hands and double. I never did that move in my life. But I can teach it. Gutches made a living on it. He got a world champ with that kind of thing. But I never did it. But I learned it from him, and I thought, that's really cool. But every time I teach that, I find myself going, and then you go here, and then you go there. And it irritates me, but that's true. It's just the way it is. Okay? Anyway, was that helpful on getting away?
Yes.
Really quick, easy lesson. Frankly, it's 15 minutes if you want to practice. And the kids can pick up all the key points. But to get good at it, you come in and you say, okay, go work on it. Okay, go work on it. And then I like the progressive type things where progressive, working the better and better guys. I'll take, you wrestle the worst guy in the room, get so you can stop everything he does, and then just keep working yourself up until you got the best guy in the room, and he can't do it to you either. Now you know you really got it. So, and you got to do it live. I mean, you can drill this all you want to, but until you go live, it's not there. It's not, you don't know it yet. So anyway, that's those are important parts on getting away. Okay? How much time do we have?
11 o'clock.
Huh? It's 11. Can I show you real quick my bottom leg turn? Because it's world famous. To me, it's famous. But actually, I do a lot of clinics, a lot of coaches. You see me teach, right? They want to see me show an inside turn, and I can do this in 5 minutes, so we'll get it done. I see this a lot. I remember I was in our room the other day and I saw guys look at bottom leg turn, didn't know what they were doing, so they let it go. When you see somebody that doesn't know how to use a bottom leg turn, they don't know it, so they let it go. People that know what they're doing can people it. Okay? So what I'm talking about is lay down flat. The first thing I do when I'm teaching this, by the way, is I show how to pin somebody. If you know you can pin somebody here, next time you get it, you'll work the pin. Okay? Bottom leg turn is one of my favorite step turn. I've got the bottom leg and it turns. Okay? By virtue of having this, his hips are already past 90. Once I have the bottom leg, the only way he's ever going to get back to belly down, 3 ways. One, if this foot is in the air, my right one, if I put that foot down, he'll unravel that, take it out. See that? If my hips are too far back, he'll bring the top leg through. But if my hips are in contact with his and my leg's in the air and I'm pinching my knees together, there's no way he's ever coming back unless time runs out or unless I pin him. Okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, I don't turn him with my arms. I turn him with my legs. That's crucial too. I see kids down here and right here they go half. I guarantee you, well, I do this all the time. I would lift my arm up and wanted my guy to half because then I was reversing. So don't half it. Whenever you have a turn, near turn, far turn, whatever, always stay under his chin. Or under the arm, but I really got to take the chin. Okay? I don't worry about turning with my body. I get my chest high so I'm not in the way. And then I take the leg that I have and I swing it over the other leg. So I do that almost just my hips. And I do that by going somewhat parallel to him while I swing this bottom leg as much as I can over the top leg. He won't turn if I'm in the way. So if my chest is on his back, he can't turn. But if my chest is high, push-up position. Gil Bonds would say, Cobra. Okay? Right here, I swing it, his hips turn, his upper body turn. When I feel that shoulder slide under my armpit, I call this seal the deal. My elbow's on the mat, my palm is on the mat, and And again, here I use two quick things. Gravity and friction. My weight's on it, and the friction like that, I can get that really tight to the point he can't breathe. If you feel flexible, and crank him up. But right here, this is extremely tight. No pressure like that. All the pressure is on his ribs, right? And it's tight. Actually, this referee can see it. Referee can see the fall so easy. It's just right there. You can point to it. I did this one time and doing one of my clinics up in the wrestling room. The kid I was using was F&M kid. Fortunately, it wasn't my guy. And I said, it gets pretty tight. The kid goes, that's not that tight. I go, well, I can make it tighter. So tight that. Broke his rib. So you can get it as tight as you want. That's tight. He's going to say it's tight. Okay? Now, one more time on this real quick. Bottom leg turn. Keep your knees pinched. See that? My knees pinched, and I keep working that leg up higher. Actually, let's flip this direction around. Just saw that, because you just saw it from that angle. Pinch my knees, lift this here. He's trying to stay belly down. And by the way, your partner has to come just a little bit here. I push forward, and I swing the leg. On a swing leg, the shoulder falls underneath your arms, and I swing over here. Fall down, roll each bicep, and pull it out. If you use your bicep, how long can you keep your bicep flexed without it wearing down? 5 minutes? No. You can only do that for 40 seconds. True. I know, I'm just saying.
I know, that was good timing.
You can only flex something, you can only go full out for about 40 seconds. So if I've got use my bicep, use muscles are going to get tired. I'm going to have to relax them to get new blood in them. But if I've got my hand on fat, it's totally relaxed. I'm using my weight, and I'm using friction, and it's really tight, right? Now, how do you get into that bottom leg turn? I call it plethora positions. What's going to happen with your kid? I show them how to finish, show them how to finish, show them how to finish, until they get pretty good at finishing. Because the next time they're in one for real, they'll know what they're doing. And you have to do it often enough that you're what I would call comfortable with it. And I don't really like the word comfortable because people go, oh, it's not comfortable. The only reason it's not comfortable is you haven't done it. As soon as you do it over and over and over and over again, it's comfortable. Because you've done it. You know, it's like a golf swing. You don't have to think about it. Right? It just happens. Or other things. Anyway, a couple ways to get into this. Your partner's keep the guys down. Just whenever you just reach down, cut out everything out, and step over. It's that simple. So that's one way to do it. One way is real tricky ways. We used to do it pretty well. You have a folded leg or bent leg turk. It's a folded leg turk, sorry. Not a bent leg. In high school, how long can you be here? 5 seconds. In college, as long as that referee lets you be there. Okay? Now, if I were doing this, I'd lift his knee and I'd put a turk on that whole thing, and now he'd be in pretty big trouble. Right? But in high school, he knows I'm going to let him go. Kids land like this, he knows I'm going to let him go. Keep it short, push this to the mat, and drag it all the way out. Right here. And now I've got a bottom leg turn. So that's one tricky way to do it. Another tricky way, if I have to be there, is I just step off. I just took him down in high school. I can't stay here, so I just step away from it. And I pick it up. So I put my foot under, my knee under, boom. Bottom leg, and now I got bottom leg turn. So that works pretty good. Another way, he stands up. Right here, most kids go, and make it fair. Wouldn't it be cool if we didn't have to make it fair? You know, we're wrestling a real match. I'm so fast, I can get this. Would that be an unfair advantage? Right? So I'm showing this for a reason. Kids need to realize when this guy stands up, you don't have to push him away. Attack him away. Not good up. Okay? But I'm not really just dropping to a double. Watch this. My ear's on his back, and I reach in, I pick up the bottom leg, and I'm coming into an inside turn on the way down. So that's a really, really good place to get it. Okay? So anytime that guy stands up, look for that inside turn. Okay? Another common one. You see this all the time in wrestling. I shot a signal, let's say, and he went over, jumped up the stairs. And he jumped over to the back. Right there. Right up in here. All the time, right? If he's not tight on me, by the way, go and try your arms like that. If he's not tight, I'll throw one off and catch it. This is a great position. You guys seen this before. I was here when I got the reversal, right? Right there, step through Turk. And I don't want him to roll to his belly, so I'll slide that arm off that way. So that works pretty good on that one. If he's pinching his knees together at all, or even, I don't think I can push one off. I'll just grab one. And I call this stand in your head, track the bottom head, catch the top knee. Right here is a takedown, correct? We're close to it. But I want more than that. This hand is by your belly, bring it through, and right here, I put it on his back so that he can't roll through. Because if he's smart, he's going to roll away from me. I don't want him to roll away from me. Instead, I'm going to tighten it up and go into the inside turn. Okay? So that's another really good spot to get. The other way would be, I've seen this happen to guys when they shoot a double and the guy traps him around the waist. Right? I shoot a double. He gets right here and he's got me trapped like that. See that? And I'm not able to get the takedown because I can't get the legs. The leg that's most important is the bottom one, so I just let it go. You see that? I let the top one go. Right here I'm dividing my power trying to catch both legs. If I let go of the bottom one, he'll flatten his hips out. But if I catch the top, if I let go of the bottom one, he'll flatten his hips. If I catch the bottom one, I got it. Okay, so he has a hands lock. Right? Right here I come out by my belly. See where I create space? I can't just pull it out, my shoulder's stuck. And I come up by my belly and I go, I'm through, I'm free. And right here, he still has his hands locked, but I spin inside that loop. And the longer he hangs on, the tighter it gets. So it becomes really a cool place to be. Okay? One more. This is one of my favorites. This is absolutely one of my favorites. I shoot a single. He puts the leg on the outside. At the position I call dog and fire hand. Okay? I grab a single. He starts pulling up, and he goes dog and fire hand. This is a tough place to be. Ever end up here? Kids end up here all the time. I know if he grabs my leg on me, I'm out here fighting. Right? This is where that's the best place to fight. If it's high inside, I'm going to take it down. High outside, that high outside thing is hard to stop. I already told you I like little sayings, like when in doubt, sit out. One of the other sayings I had on my team was grab leg, pick leg up. Or takedowns. Grab leg, pick leg up. If I grab a leg and pick it up, the higher I pick that leg up, the more likely it is I'm going to get a takedown. If not grab leg, follow leg down. Okay, that'd be worse than grabs the single, he pulls the leg away, and your heavyweight does this. Or maybe he does. That's not a good place to be, right? You're better off letting the leg go. Don't go where you don't want to be. When I grab this single, he puts it on the fire leg. So I'm going to pick it up. Now I'm going to pick the leg up. To do that, I slam my outside arm in deep and then jack it up high. Now I've got his knee high in the air. Anytime his knee is above his hip, he's in trouble. If this were throws now, I could just step on his toe. Right? Or I can knock him back. He's fighting hands and all, I'm never going to split my hands. But, watch this. If I just grab his head and hold it to my shoulder, and then go for a turk, that's what we're going to do. Now, I don't have the turk that I like. I have a claw. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to get my near fall points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it's hard to pin. Then I'll push that arm in front, go around it, and now I've got the turk. And then I'll get the points first. I don't want to freeze, I just freeze it up. Get the points and then go for that. That was one of my favorite turks right there where you take it off the single, jack it up high and take that down. I had a kid on my team who made a living on it. He's a lightweight, 118 pounder back then, and he did it to the national champs. He was that good. Got a lot of points with the penalty. Got a lot of points, which is kind of cool. Okay? That's good enough.